back to another episode of Reinventing the Meal. I feel like I haven't done a breakfast food video in a while. I could be totally wrong. I just really love breakfast food, to be honest. Today we're gonna be making puff pastry breakfast pockets. I think puff pastry and breakfast go so well together. Personally, one of my favorite junk food breakfast items is just like a solid croissant sandwich with like sausage, egg, and cheese. Oh man, so good. So to make these breakfast pockets, you're going to need your puff pastry dough. I am not Megan. I'm not making mine from scratch. To be fair, pre-bought dough is totally fine in scenarios like this. Obviously, you're gonna need some eggs. You will need some cheddar cheese. I have turkey bacon, but if you wanna use real bacon, like, all the more power to you, go for it. And then for a couple veggies, I'm gonna add in some red onion and a green bell pepper. First and foremost, we're gonna see how many pockets we can actually make out of these 2 sheets of puff pastry. For the way I'm doing it, it looks like each sheet of puff pastry can give you 3 breakfast pockets. I'm gonna make the whole box. So this video is for 6 breakfast pockets. That's breakfast meal prep. Look at you go. Anyway, once you have your puff pastry cut and set aside on a pan, we're gonna go ahead and get started on our turkey bacon. Anyway, cook your meat to its desired temperature and then take that off the pan and set it aside. Go ahead and cut that into little bite-sized pieces. Next, we're gonna be working on our egg filling. Once you have your vegetables chopped up, put them in an olive oil to cook on medium-high heat. You're gonna wait until those vegetables have a nice vibrant color to them, and that's when you know it's time to add your eggs. I use 6 eggs, so basically each pastry pocket gets an egg. Same with the bacon. I use 1 piece of bacon, so each pastry pocket, you get it. I don't have to explain this. Once you add your eggs, you can go ahead and scramble those in the pan. I don't really find a need to scramble them separately in a separate bowl, but that's just me. Once your eggs are finished scrambling, you're gonna go ahead and take the pan off the heat, and you are going to mix in your bacon, which should be chopped finely. And now we get to start assembling our pastries. Before you get started assembling, make sure you do have a bowl with some egg wash on the side. We've gone over what egg wash is before. It's literally just a whisked up egg. It ain't rocket science. Get your strips of dough. I personally wanted to try stretching them just a little bit, like the width of the dough. I wanted to just stretch a little bit so I could just get some wider surface area to put my toppings in, or fillings, toppings, fillings, you get what I'm saying. I'm gonna take 1 slice of my cheddar cheese and I'm gonna rip that in half and put that on first. And then a generous serving spoonful of your egg, bacon, vegetable filling. And then you're gonna top that with the other slice of cheddar cheese. To seal it, it does help if you put some egg wash around the edges and then seal that closed with a fork. Go ahead and set that aside onto the parchment paper that is on your pan. Repeat this process like 6 times, and then there you go. Look at your cute little uncooked breakfast pockets. Make sure these get like a really nice golden brown color. We're gonna go ahead and egg wash the top of these. Make sure you're adding a small hole for ventilation on the top, otherwise they will pop open and explode, and that sucks. Put those in a 400-degree oven for 15 minutes. At least that's what my pastry box said to do. And then after 15 minutes, you got these beautiful, cute little breakfast pockets that you can meal prep, or you can give some to your friends, whatever comes first. Look how cute this is. And it's so flaky. For pre-made dough, it's fine. This is fine. Oh, and that inside. Wow, I am so excited for this. Oh, this is it. Puff pastry, breakfast foods, perfect together. You obviously got the flaky, buttery puff pastry. You got the cheese that like melted in to the eggs and the bacon. Honestly, I think these would be really good with some Tabasco too. Just saying. Eggy, flaky, buttery deliciousness. There's no other way to really describe these things because you know exactly what it is. Most of us have had cheese, most of us have had eggs, most of us have had vegetables. At least I hope to God some of you eat your vegetables. Puff pastry, like it's gonna taste so good together, right? Well, the Clean Plate Club, that I'm so glad I made those. I'm gonna freeze a few, probably give the rest to my friends. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.